The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's McClain. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buckeyes return team will have that offense backed up. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go to the ground. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
And he'll step out of bounds after a good play. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wells. Didn't pick up a lot there. Just a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops the throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Buckeyes will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. So the Oregon Ducks offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On fourth down, going to the air. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Game of the day, guys. Pretty much game of the season to date in college football. 1 versus 2. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over Notre Dame. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything going on today, and when it happens, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Makes his connection. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Thorne. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Power football with the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Feeling some heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Got a man. It's Bender. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wells. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The back goes in motion. He's going for a big play downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. After the misfire, it's second down. From the gun, Give on the inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
From the gun, the running back has it. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on third. On target. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They're trying to get to it, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after it.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. The give and the run on 4th down. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Going for 6. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. They'll try the outside to the left. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's got the back in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Into the house. Touchdown, Oregon. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He misses his man, the accuracy. It needed to be on that play. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The inside handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking your quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. And now on second down for this offense. They keep attacking through the air, looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll ride the hot hand. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Diving for the end zone, and they knock it out. It's got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
What an incredible play by the defense. 4th quarter, tie football game, and they come away with a massive interception. I'll tell you what, if this team ends up winning this football,
had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone, he'll take the safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. No return coming. Fair catch. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
the defense obviously at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that one.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third down, going up top. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete on third down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you made it.
And now the ball is not free. That is a...
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to pass on second down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Bringing it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. Two-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He wants to pass it on second down. And it's his fourth interception of the night. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity.
Running toward the tape. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Ducks will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Final final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.